Here we go, guys. Monty Smokes It All. We just got this new grill in from Lowe's at Royal Gourmet. Right now, they're doing a lot of sales on grills because we're approaching summertime, and you know they're trying to get as much as they can out there. So a lot of these are on sale. A little bit about this grill: it's an offset grill, and it was on sale for about $139. So we're just kind of seeing right here, there's a little bit of an experiment. How cheap can we go but not risk the quality? So we're gonna go ahead and put this grill together. And then after we put the grill together, I'm gonna show you how to season your barbecue pit. So here we are, guys. We got it all spread out for you. This is what it all comes with. Little top grate. You got, of course, got your grate right here. And then you got your firebox and grates. This is probably not how we're gonna run it when we do start to smoke on here, but we're gonna go ahead and season our grill. So I want all the parts in here so we can season all the parts accordingly. And one of the big things, if you don't know, now you know, we have a bunch of manufacturer chemicals on here. That's why the seasoning and the burn off are one of the most important things to do when you have a new grill, because you want to get all those chemicals off your grill before you smoke your meats and serve it to other people. You do not want that chemical taste going on. So here we go. This is going to be the seasoning part. While we're seasoning our grill, we got our coals getting hot so we can throw them in here and start the burn off. But for your seasoning, I'm not sponsored by this brand. This is just what I know to work. We got some canola oil, and we're gonna go ahead and spray down our grill. All the heat points, we're really not gonna hit down low, but all the heat points where everything's gonna be cooking, we're gonna spray this down. And if I can just take a quick second to tell you why this little $4 hack is gonna save you in the long run. If you get a nice grill and you're gonna keep it forever, little $3-4 is gonna save you in the long run. So this canola oil, we're gonna spray a coating everywhere where it gets hot. We're gonna throw our coals in here, which is gonna set the canola oil. You really don't wanna use olive oil. You really wanna use more of the seed oils because they have a higher smoking temp. And the higher smoking temp plays in effect when you're smoking, you're not gonna burn your coating off. You know, you are gonna have to do this every now and then, but not after every cook. So we're gonna spray it down. So what it does is when we do the burn off, it's gonna pass the canola oil smoke point. And what that's gonna do, it's gonna change the chemicals in the canola oil. And it's gonna put a very good layer of its new chemical bonds all over your pit, because when you light your pit, the metals expand. And then when your pit cools down, your metals shrink. And it's gonna, over time, if you do not spray this, it's gonna cause your pit to gain a lot of rust. And you don't wanna do that. So right here, we got a nice layer of canola oil everywhere. We got our coals getting hot. Once they light up and all of them ignite, we're gonna go ahead and throw them in there and start the burn off process. But I got everything sprayed all inside and all on the outside too. You wanna do this when it's cold, before you put your coals in, because the heat is gonna make that layer of what we said the canola oil is gonna turn into. It changes the chemicals, protects your metal on your pit from rust. And then just get there. I've seen pits where the rust gets so bad on the bottom, there's a big old hole, and that's not what we want, especially because this is a cheaper grill. We are going to take these methods to prevent. So our wood chunks are starting to catch fire. We're going to start to close it all down and start the burn off process. So guys, we got everything closed down. We're blowing smoke. We got our layer of canola oil to protect our material from the weather, from continuous cooks. If you can tell, we have some spillage right here and in the back. Like I mentioned in the previous cut earlier, we will get little fillers off of Amazon, and I'll include it on the link right here. But we are gonna go ahead and get those fillers to clear up all these little leaks right here. One more shot before we just wait till everything's finished. If you can tell, This color is coming back. The canola oil is past its smoke point on your fire barrel right here. It's starting to right here, and that's what we want to see on the whole grill. And then we will come back when it's all done. All right guys, you look at her, we're pretty much done with the burn off. We've been burning steady at a very high heat, higher than what we would smoke at. Go ahead and lift her up. You see everything is dry inside. Right there is where this is why I like building my grills and doing the burn off, is because you get to see all your hot points. There's a hot point right there, hot point right there, hot point right there. Just for a little bit about that, if you see right down here, that's exactly where the fire's coming up through. So that's why these are hot points. So, you know, when you put together your grill, you do your own burn off. You literally save yourself a lot of time and experience of really figuring out your grill. But there she is, Royal Gourmet All Set Smoker. So before we get out of here, guys, I just want all y'all to know and remember, burn off your grills, take out that manufacturing oils that are on your grills, do the PAM or canola oil, vegetable oil, so you ultimately save your metal. And another thing I would like to point out right before we get out of here is most of this was a cheaper grill at price point. This was a cheaper grill. I got it for $139 at Lowe's. There are some cheaper grills out there that are very much bad grills to buy. Stay away. I wasn't too sure about this Royal Gourmet, but we're burning at a very high heat, a lot higher than what we would be smoking at. And sometimes you see bubbles come out of the metal or the finishing. Nothing really, nothing to be concerned about. Nothing at all, guys. So thanks for watching. This is Monty Smokes It All. If you're stumbling across this video, don't be afraid to like and subscribe. And for everybody who subscribed, everybody who views, I appreciate all of y'all. Thank y'all.